But one question that everybody asks is, when do coots migrate? Because you never see a flock of coots fly over.
Yeah, they walk back.
Well, what people don't really realize is they see you on stage, they see you running around in a wrap boat, living the dream, but they really don't understand what goes on behind the scenes. And
I basically left home in February and haven't been home for any amount of time since then. And here we are already into June. I got buddies at home that call and say, hey dude, I just went by your house. Looks like you're in foreclosure. Somebody gonna come cut your grass? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I can remember blowing duck calls in the house at night. Dad finally put them on top of the gun cabinet where I couldn't reach them. You know, I was always been a short, fat kid anyway, and I couldn't get to them, so I learned to call ducks with my hand. I can't do it anymore, but natural voice called geese a little bit. And Dad finally said, well, I can't cut his hand or his head off, so I guess I'm going to give him his calls back.
so when the general public thinks about making baits, I think their vision is a guy sitting in his living room and got a little vise.
We didn't have the digital tools that we have now.
And I don't have the answer. I know in October, we had over 100,000 ducks here on our farm. Now, I think we're still holding a bunch of those birds. I think that's why they're wise. I think that's why they're making us pull our hair out.
And then we'll leave from there and head to the Chesapeake Bay in Maryland and then St. Lawrence River in New York. I mean, so it's nonstop.
That's when I came up with the idea of the gator tail as my senior project in college.
What were you actually studying? What was your major?
Mechanical engineer.
What did you get a good grade out of all this?
Yeah, I ended up, I got an A on the project.
You got an A?
I got an A.
There are many, many people involved in the recovery of the alligator. No one person did it.
These transmitters actually ping off of cell phone towers. And what's really cool is they're solar powered, so they recharge when the sun's out. They go to Canada and up to the Arctic to do their nest.
But one of my memories is that I learned how to brim fish at a little lake called Bear Creek over in Arkansas. But my memories were with my father yelling at me if I dropped a Coke can, because back in those days it was perceived that if you dropped a Coke can in an aluminum boat, you scared all the fish. So, but